Hey guys, so today I want to make a video that's not vegetarian related for once and talk about something completely different, which are beauty products. Today I'm going to be talking about the curly girl method. So as you can tell probably from this video and all the last couple of videos, I have sort of curly, wavy-ish hair. Most people with curly hair will understand what I mean by it's kind of a nightmare. It's frizzy, you can't brush it because it just turns into a big poof ball. It's just the most annoying thing ever to take care of. A lot of straight-haired girls are like, oh, I wish I had curly hair. No, you don't wish you had curly hair. I mean, I'm not sure how it looks on the video, but it's probably pretty frizzy now as well. And I've put stuff in it and I've tried to make it look good, and this is about the best I can get out of it. So I'm just saying, this is the best my hair looks. I've dealt with it in different ways. I used to just tie it up all the time and not let my hair go down because it was just so frizzy and dry, and just I would have this big poof ball and it was just really ugly and there was nothing I could do about it. And then I also went through the straightening phase. I think almost all curly-haired girls at some point or other in their life kind of decide they want to try and straighten their hair. I mean, I don't know, but for me, I spent most of high school actually with straight hair. I would straighten it every single day almost, which is not very good for your hair, and I don't recommend you do this, but I did. I got really good at it. I could straighten my hair in like almost under 5 minutes. I could get the whole entire thing completely straight, and I was very quick and very efficient at it. But then when I graduated from high school and decided I was going to start college, I don't know, I just kind of felt like I wanted to go back to my natural hair. Nobody knew me in this new college where I was going, and I figured now was kind of a good time to just have natural curly hair again and not straighten it all the time. So that's what I did. And then I looked online and tried to figure out, what's the best way to take care of curly hair, because whatever I'm doing to it now, it's just not working. It's frizzy, it's horrible, it looks like a mess. I mean, even now that I do take care of it and do use the curly girl method, it's still not great. So I was looking for solutions on, how to take care of my hair, and I came across the curly girl method. So I read about it and stuff, and it seemed like it was something that could work. It was sort of a natural way to take care of your hair. If you want more information about the curly girl method, I will share links and videos of other people that have talked about this that are very interesting and that actually inspired me, because I'm just going to kind of quickly explain to you what it is, but there are much better videos, people that really know what they're talking about. Here I'm just kind of quickly explaining what it is. So basically what you do is you avoid sulfates, which are drying agents that will dry out your hair, which are usually found in shampoos. Pretty rarely in conditioners and stuff like that, mostly in shampoos, but they are found in, I would say, 95% of shampoos. They actually dry your hair. They come from they're the same thing that's used in like dishwasher soaps and stuff like that. They're pretty bad for your hair. They dry it out. If you have straight hair, you might not have to worry about this as much, but with curly hair, you have to really be careful not to dry it out because it actually needs more moisture. So the next sort of important thing about the curly girl method is avoiding silicones. Now, silicones are usually found in conditioners, leave-in conditioners, everything else, sometimes even in shampoos. What silicones do is they coat your hair, they make it kind of shiny and nice, which kind of works for a while, but it also blocks anything from really penetrating the hair shaft, so any kind of moisture, any kind of like mask or anything that you're trying to use on your hair to penetrate your hair won't work as good if it has silicones on it, which is not very good for your hair either. And those are the two sort of main things. There's other little sort of elements to it, like how to dry your hair properly and, avoid wax, avoid a lot of other stuff like that. But mostly it's sulfates and silicones. So yeah, my hair doesn't look great, I have to admit, even though this is probably more counterproductive. People are probably gonna not use the curly gel method when they watch this, but actually my hair was much worse before. It was frizzier and even worse before than it is now. It is better with the curly gel method. So today I'm gonna just talk about a couple of products that I use. It's gonna be a quicker sort of video where I'm just gonna show you what I use here and recommend a few things as well and stuff like that. So the first thing is I live in Switzerland. While I can buy a lot of stuff online from the US or from even the UK and stuff, all the products that I'm going to show you are things that I've bought here in Switzerland, so you can buy them in stores. I will also probably share some websites where you can buy other stuff online, but all the stuff I'm going to show you now is stuff that I've actually bought here in Switzerland. I've had a lot of trouble finding products that really... Just finding curly girl products in general I find to be pretty tricky here in Switzerland. There's not a lot of stuff available. You have to really look at the labels, look at the ingredients, what does it have in it, to be able to figure out if it has silicones or sulfates in it or not. I'm going to show you what I'm using currently. I've used different stuff in the past as well, which I will talk about, I guess, while I'm making this video. But I don't have the stuff that I used to use. It's all, recycled or in the trash somewhere, so I don't have it anymore because I've been doing this for 2 years and I've tried different types of products. So today I'm just going to show you guys the stuff that I'm currently using. And I'll make more videos about the curly gel method, about if I find new products that work good or stuff like that, I will share it with you guys. Another thing is that I'm still transitioning right now to organic and not animal tested products. So as I'm still transitioning, which means that all the products that I'm using, except for one, or maybe two, I think two of them, are all definitely probably tested on animals. I'm guessing most of them probably contain animal byproducts in them as well, and they're not organic at all. So I would just like to say that don't hate me for this. I've made videos, my last couple of videos have all been about, vegan, vegetarian stuff, but I'm still transitioning and I feel bad for throwing out the shampoos and the conditioners and stuff that I have now and just buying new ones, so I'm just finishing them up and then I will buy new products. Once I fully transitioned to, a completely sort of vegetarian and no animal cruelty beauty products and stuff like that, I will make a new video and upload that. For this video, it's just pure beauty products, curly girl method related. It has nothing to do with veganism or vegetarianism whatsoever. First of all, I'm going to talk about shampoos. Then I'm going to talk about sort of conditioner masks. And then I'm going to talk about like a heat protectant, anti-frizz, and stuff like that. So for shampoos, I have two shampoos with me here that I use. One of them, which is my favorite shampoo, which is the one that I've been using the most, that I've actually been using for almost since I started the curly girl method. I've almost always used this because it works very well for me. It's the one from the Body Shop. It's the Rainforest Nutrition shampoo for dry hair. It's made with different oils and fair trade honey. It has no silicones, no sulfates, no colorants, and no parabens in it. And this I really recommend. It works great for my hair. It doesn't dry it out whatsoever, which is just amazing. One thing you should know is that they also make a conditioner and a mask from the same sort of Rainforest collection, I guess you would call it, from this collection. I tried them both, the mask and the conditioner, and I hated them. They smelled like alcohol, something fierce. I felt like I was just putting alcohol on my head. they were very sort of heavy, I thought. They weren't very light on my hair. They kind of weighed my hair down, made it greasy, smelled like alcohol, and I didn't like them at all. Or the conditioner or the mask. But definitely the shampoo, I highly recommend. The shampoo was great. For some reason, the shampoo was perfect. But the conditioner and the mask for your hair were both horrible, I thought. So, I don't know if it was just bad luck, but I definitely recommend the shampoo. Another shampoo that I have with me is this one from Vichy. This is an anti-dandruff shampoo. So this is the only shampoo I found that is anti-dandruff and has no sulfates in it. This works very good for your hair, for getting rid of dandruff. I found it works good. It has no sulfates in it. They both honestly work pretty good. This one I use occasionally when I feel like I have a lot of dandruff and stuff and I kind of need some. Otherwise, I will generally use the other one. They're both expensive. The Vichy one here, I would say, was over 12 bucks for sure. I don't remember how much exactly. And the Rainforest one, this is a small bottle. You can get a small bottle or a bigger bottle. I'm not sure what the prices are anymore, but it's pretty expensive too. Well, for me at least. But they both actually work pretty good. The only problem with this is that this particular one, you can only buy it in pharmacies. You cannot buy this at like the supermarket, which is annoying. And the Body Shop one, you can only buy in the Body Shop stores. You can't buy it in the regular supermarket either. I only have 2 products that I have that come from the supermarket. All the rest of them I can only find in like special stores. So that's kind of annoying. In the supermarkets you can find a few things. There's a few L'Oreal masks that have no silicones and sulfates in them, but other than that, I haven't found much stuff that was really in the supermarket and that was good. If you do suffer from dandruff and you can't find this shampoo here, or you don't really feel like it, or it's too expensive, another thing I picked up is just this. It's an anti-dandruff solution. I think it's Curly Girl method approved. I can't guarantee it because some of the ingredients I'm not 100% sure on. But there wasn't any clear sulfates or any obvious silicones in it, so I assumed it was okay. And so this, it's not a shampoo, it's just a solution that you use separately, that you put on your hair and massage into your hair, and it helps get rid of the dandruff. I'm pretty sure it's Curly Girl method approved. If not, just let me know in the comments. I'm moving on to conditioners and masks. I've used different masks, different conditioners as well. Like I said, some of them have worked, some of them haven't worked as good. I don't have any of the previous ones with me, so I'm just going to show you what I'm using now. And the stuff that I'm using now I find to work really good for my hair, so I will show you. There's this is the conditioner that I use. It's from a brand called Evoluderm. It's a French brand. It only says that it's paraben free, but actually when you check the ingredients, no sulfates or silicones in it. So even though it's not advertised as not having any sulfates or silicones in it, it does not, just from looking at the ingredients. This is the Silky honey one, but they have like Keratine one, they have like 4 or 5 different ones from the same brand, and I find that this works really good for my hair. It doesn't weigh it down too much, but it still sort of moisturizes it, and it leaves it, you know, nice and sort of soft and silky. And what I really like about it is the price. I don't know if you can see the price. It's $3, which is nice. The only problem with this is that you can only buy it in one store I found, which is called Maxi Bazar. I will share the link in the description box. These stores aren't available everywhere in Switzerland. Otherwise, you can probably find these online somewhere. If I see a site, I will link it in the descriptions. Going to pair with this are the masks. This is the same one, the Honey Silky mask. And this is the Shine, the Keratin mask. They both work really good. They smell nice. They're $8. I don't know if you can see the price. It's $8. It doesn't even have any coloring in it. If you look at it, it's just white, which is nice. I hate those things that are just like all pink or all like this unnatural color. And it doesn't smell overly powerful. It's a sort of subtle, nice smell, which is what I kind of like about it. So now I'm going to talk just kind of quickly about a few other products that you can use for your hair, like leave-in conditioners, heat protectants, anti-frizz serums, and stuff like that. I have two products with me. Number one is this. It's an Intense Moisturize Leave-In Conditioner Spray. This particular one comes from the Migros. You can only find it in the Migros supermarket, not the Coop supermarket. It has no silicones, no sulfates. It does have protein in it. It's relatively cheap. It works okay, I guess. It's not the best thing that I've ever seen, but it kind of works. You just don't want to put too much of it on, and mostly just use it on the ends of your hair. Just really on the ends of your hair. Don't use it too much everywhere else, otherwise it'll really sort of not really weigh down your hair, but it'll make it kind of greasy and hard, even because of the protein, I guess, in it or something. This particular brand also makes shampoos, conditioners, and other stuff, but all of them do contain silicones or sulfates in them. I'm not sure which one, but they definitely contain some stuff in it that's not Curly Girl Method approved. This is the only one from the whole brand that's okay. Another thing that I use on a more or less daily basis and that I really love is this from L'Oreal. It's a L'oreal Elseve. I don't know how to pronounce it either. Keratine Aqua Serum Anti-Frizz. This product is really amazing. You can find it in both supermarkets. I think it's like $11 or something. It's a little bit expensive, but it is really amazing. It's amazing mostly because it's sort of a multi-use thing. It's an anti-frizz serum, it's a heat protectant, and it's kind of a moisturizer. So it's really good because it does all this different stuff. And it has no sulfates, it has no silicones in it, it doesn't weigh my hair down at all. Well, obviously you can't use too much of it because then it will, but if you just use a little bit, it's perfect. You can find it everywhere. You can find it in both supermarkets. Honestly, if you have to remember one thing from all the stuff I've showed you today, it has to be this. This is probably my favorite thing. Works really good. It's a good heat protectant too. It really works good for, straightening your hair or blow drying your hair. It's a pretty decent anti-frizz as well. I mean, my hair frizzes no matter what I do to it, pretty much. I've never had a frizz-free day. It's always got little strands sticking out. There's always shit sort of happening. But this does help, and it's a little bit expensive, but it really works good. I don't know if this is available in the US or not, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be available everywhere in Europe. So if you're in Europe somewhere, I really recommend this. It has no silicones in it, no sulfates. It also acts as a bit of a moisturizer, I find. If I use this, I don't have to put as much moisturizer in my hair either. If you want more information, more products and stuff, I'm gonna make a blog post about it pretty soon where I'm just gonna list a bunch of other stuff that I've used. There's other stuff available in supermarkets. I know that most of what I've showed today isn't available in most supermarkets, but I have used stuff that is available in every supermarket, so I will link that. Even if it's stuff that I didn't really like much, it still kind of worked, I guess. So if you're interested in that, I will, once I have the blog post made, I will share it on this video as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was kind of useful for you if you're traveling to Switzerland or even just Europe in general. I think a lot of these stores and stuff and a lot of the stuff I showed you is probably available everywhere in Europe. I hope this kind of helps you with an idea of what to buy, what's good, what you can get here. Domino, say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera. Say goodbye to my viewers. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.